Now on Fast and Loud. Hot rod hunter Richard Rawlings bites off more than he can chew.
Did I let my alligator mouth overload my tadpole ass?
When master mechanic Aaron Kaufman quits Gas Monkey Garage.
I've got some other cats I want to scare.
Just as the monkeys take on a race car build for the ultimate showdown with Big Chief from Street Outlaws. Leaving the monkeys to prove
Aaron Kaufman just quit.
that they can build without the beard.
We gotta figure that out, yeah. Working on the rest of it.
Meanwhile, it's Aaron's final build.
Aaron Kaufman. I don't owe you money, do I?
As another set of outlaws
We're going to start our own tournament.
throw down the gauntlet for their own contest.
We want to do a build-off against you.
And then Richard heads east,
Dick's Hills. That's the name of the town.
hoping to score a super rare Trans Am.
It's a matching motor car. Hello.
And brings in a couple of ringers
Who better to help us than guys that build race cars?
to put Gas Monkey over the top.
I hope our engine sounds a little more mean than that.
This week, it's all on the line.
We're down a man. We're not failing.
Will Gas Monkey survive its biggest challenge yet?
We want to beat these guys.
We're gonna help you get it done.
Or will everything fall apart?
If I lose, I'm gonna burn that car to the ground.
That thing corners like a dime.
So you might not have noticed, but a while ago, someone posted on the old social media says, why don't the Street Outlaw guys and Gas Monkey ever race? All right, Big Chief, Gas Monkey never backs down from a challenge, so you tell me when and where, and I'll be there.
Richard, I hear you. If that's what the fans want to see, we're down to race. It sucks you won't race us on the street, but meet us at Fontana in 6 weeks, and you better get fitted for your fire suit, big boy.
So supposedly the Outlaws are the fastest street cars in the nation. No one can touch them. Their cars are fast and pretty freaking loud, too. So the guys from the 405 are the ones on top, and when you're the top dog, everyone calls you out.
Y'all in our town, we're gonna blow your wide open.
The Street Outlaws are serious business, and Big Chief is the guy to beat. When it comes to racing, he does not play around. On the street, he puts it all on the line. So the two groups got to talking, and suddenly we found ourselves in a little competition. And so that's how we got here. Come on, man, put your ass into it.
Are you even pushing?
No, I'm just steering.
My legs are burning.
Aaron's still out on vacation, and it's starting to piss me off because I'm out here having to get my hands dirty. Dude, you're not a very good pusher.
I don't think you pushed the whole time. I thought we were done with this car.
Well, Dodge was supposed to come get it, but they didn't.
So why is this in here, though?
So check it out. The old interwebs are gonna light up with this. We've got a challenge going on with the Street Outlaws guys.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so you know me, I'm not gonna back down from a challenge.
These guys are legit. Like, they've got all the
stuff's
connections.
fast. They're big league, man.
When you run a sub 4-second pro mod, that's fast.
Did I let my alligator mouth overload my tadpole ass?
No.
Let's hope not.
So the look of fear on the monkeys' faces was pretty amazing because everybody knows these guys are fast, and you know we build hot rods, not drag cars. So we're both got to build a car from scratch, and then we're going to meet up and race them.
So we're outside of our element, both of us are a little bit.
Well, I think it's like 1-1. You know, advantage Chief and his group because they're drag race guys, and advantages us because we're build guys. I mean, Gas Monkey's a top-notch shot. We can build anything there is to build, anything we dream up. We built the Porsche, we built the Ford GT, and we built the Shark Cat and beat the guys from Roadkill. But the Roadkill guys, they're definitely not in this league of racing. This one, I really want to win. I mean, let's face it, these are the fastest guys in America, at least that's how they're built. And if we win, that's pretty daggum kick-ass for us and not so cool for them.
Oh, really, what do you have to lose? I mean, they are the big dog. If we upset them, that's great for us.
That's great for us.
Yeah.
Even if we're close, it's bad for them.
Yeah.
So
Exactly. So I brought this in because basically all we really need is from here, across here, and the quarter panels on each side. Because that's what they say a metal street car is. Everything else can be fiberglass or carbon fiber.
What are we talking length of time here?
We got about 6 weeks to build it. I'd like to trim that down to so we can do some testing. We got to get this thing up and down the track a few times.
I sure hope your tadpole ass has deep pockets.
I'm willing to throw a bunch of money at it. I mean, whatever it takes. I want to win. It's a little fun. Oklahoma against Texas. You know, get out there, get on the track, do a fun race, and, you know, well, take all their money. But here's the rules. We'll run an 8-mile track from a standing start. The cars have to have an actual vehicle identification number and a steel roof and quarter panels. Engines are maxed out at 500 cubic inch displacement, and anything else goes as long as the car weighs at least 2,500 pounds. I'll let Aaron sort it all out when he gets back, but I've already got a chassis and motor on order because all we're using from this baby is the skin and the VIN. But I need it done in 4 weeks.
No budget, right?
No budget.
No budget. God love
But we
those
gotta
words.
win. If we don't win, everything we spent comes out of your checks.
What? What?
That's right. What I need is Mater to get all these out so we can get the floors clean, and then I need all these wiped down, and I want them just to be, you know, lined up nice and neat because we just keep pulling them out, cramming them back.
All right.
So, I mean, what's the freaking problem? Whoa, AK's back.
All right.
Howdy.
How was
Aaron.
vacation time, Holmes?
That was good. It was really good. How are you?
So I'm talking to Daphne about my cars, and in walks Aaron, and I'm like, God, he's back. What'd you do, man?
Well, I basically just worked at the house. I mean, just, well, it was just my projects, you know, so I'm back from vacation. While I had an excellent time, I've got a couple things I have to handle here at the shop this morning.
Well, dang, man, now you got to come back to work, and you just
Yes.
spent 3 weeks working.
Speaking of, you maybe let's hop in the office to talk about a couple things.
All right, cool. I got a cool thing to talk to you about, man. We got challenged out. So he says he needs to talk to me alone, and I'm thinking, I don't know, you know, does he want to raise or what's going on? But I'm thinking, cool, I got to tell you about this Street Outlaws thing.
They're racing everybody in the country now.
Well, he wants to call us out on a straight-up street race.
Yeah.
So that's the next project. What do you think about that?
That's a pretty heavy project.
So Aaron's got his serious hat on, and he's fixing to tell me something, and I'm pretty sure I'm not going to like it.
So that's one of the things I want to talk about the vacation and maybe extending it a little bit further.
What?
Had some time off, and I think I've got some other things, some other cats I want to skin, some other things I want to get into.
Well, I mean, what does extended vacation mean?
To quote Stevie Nicks, I think I have to go my own way. My vacation from Gas Monkey is going to be a permanent one.
We've been here doing this for 14 years.
The last 5 felt like 20.
That is definitely something I didn't expect. Well, I know you, man. Once you... I don't know how to deal with that. One thing I do know, when Aaron says something out loud, it's pretty much the way it's going to be. You're not going to back him up. You're not going to change his mind, even if he's wrong. So he's serious. I know you. I'm not going to be able to talk you out of it, am I?
You know, I don't think so. I've got some things I've been wanting to do for a while, and we've been building cars. We've been really busy. There's definitely a different direction I want to go, and here I just can't. I can't do both, and because we build so much, we build so fast, it absorbs every second of my time. So, I really think that it's time.
Do you want to hang out and build this race car, or are you wanting to go now?
I am now. I've got a couple things rolling already, and so it's time to go. I need to make a permanent split. It's time for me to go.
All right, so how do I talk you out of it?
You know, on this one, I'm not sure that there is a way to.
You said not sure. There's a sliver there, man.
Mirror phrase. There's not a way. So.
I feel like I'm gonna cry.
Well, you know, we've been working here under unbelievable deadlines, unbelievable pressure for at least the last 5 years. And to be quite frank, I'm ready to get things back to a bit more of a normal timeline. I don't feel the need to deliver cars every couple of weeks. I would like to build a couple things at my own pace. So. With a little bit of time to think, I realized where I wanted to go and how best to get there. And it just seems like leaving is going to be the best opportunity for me.
Farm Truck and Asian wanted to do like a race also, which is more like, you know, this is the lead-up race to the big race. Would you want to build that?
Yeah, have them come find me. Tell them come down, see me at the house. I'll be there working.
Well, obviously you don't go anywhere, even on vacation.
Nope, I'm pretty easy to find.
Dang it, dude. Dude, we've been here for 14 years.
We've had some fun. We've built a lot of cars, and many of them I'm proud of.
When are you talking about leaving? Because we got this race car. We got to get up there with a serious freaking street car.
I know maybe it puts you in a bad position, but I'm really not in a position to come back and help or work on it at all. I'm already out the door.
As far as how I feel right this second, I want to puke. I mean, this is not what I expected. It's not what it wasn't even in the realm of my thinking that this was going to happen. I thought we had a good thing going. I really did. All right, kick ass. What can we do?
You want me to go tell the guys?
Damn, dude. What?
You want me to tell the guys?
No, man, let me handle that. They're gonna be under enough freaked out pressure now anyways.
I understand.
I hope that everyone understands. I hope everybody takes it well. And it's been a long process here. A lot of cars, a lot of experience, met a lot of people, and I've had a blast, but I think it's time for the next chapter, and it's got to start sometime. Today's that day. No regrets, no remorse. I think that it's appropriate. I think that it was time well spent. I think the education was important, and I think it is absolutely time to move on.
You know, the good times, the bad times, I wouldn't change a damn thing in the last 14 years except for maybe about 10 minutes ago.
Big Chief is the fastest street racer in the country, and it's gonna take everything we have to win. But Gas Monkey never backs down from a challenge. We play to win.
Coming up on Fast and Loud.
14 years of marriage and poof, it is gone.
The monkeys face their biggest challenge to date.
He just quit.
Aaron Kaufman.
And Aaron receives some unexpected guests.
We heard that Chief and Richard Rawlings are racing. We want to do a build-off against you.
Now I got to get my thoughts together and go tell the monkeys. I'm sure they're going to be a little upset, maybe a little worried about what the future's going to bring, because everybody seems to think that, you know, one man can take down the mountain, but I don't believe that. Hey, man, y'all come over here to the communal work table. Daddy's got a speech.
What did we do this time?
Well, it's not what you did. Well, you want the bad news or the bad news?
We don't want any bad news.
Yeah, we get a lot of bad news
Yeah,
around here.
right? Aaron got back today. He just came to see me to tell me that he's not coming back. Ever.
Whoa.
Well,
Damn.
like he quit?
What was the reason?
Well, yeah, I guess resigned or quit. I don't know how you'd say it.
He just quit.
Right now, right
Aaron
before the
Kaufman
race
just
car
walks
build.
in and quits.
Right before the race car build. He's been off, and he just said that he's had some time to think, and he wants to go do some other stuff. I don't know what that is.
Wow.
Dude, I never saw that coming.
It's gonna suck to see him go. A lot of things are gonna change.
It's a big deal, man.
Yeah, that is a pretty big slap in the ass after 14 years of working for me.
Whether you saw eye to eye all the time or not, it just sucks.
Yeah, I know there's going to be a lot of naysayers out there like, oh, my God, Aaron's gone, the place is going to fail, and you're going to lose, and it's going to be over with. We all built the cars.
You know, it sucks that he has decided to leave, but, you know, everybody has to follow their own way.
We're down a man. We're not failing.
But these guys, we're all capable of doing what we need to do, and our job right now is to keep building cars. We'll build the next car and the next one and make something cooler and bigger every time.
We're going to be down a man. I'll try to find somebody. We're not going to find another Aaron. I mean, that's...
Well, more immediately, what does that mean for a race car build?
We're going to have to build it, man. I mean, that's the way it is.
All right, we got to get to work then.
Yeah, I'm going to go
Like today.
get good and drunk. I've had a rough day. You know, 14 years of marriage, and poof, it is gone. Get some.
Now that Aaron's decided that he's not coming back, this race car will be on us. The 5 of us are going to build a race car to race the Street Outlaw guys. So we're really going to have to be on our game to make this happen.
Where are we going with this?
Just short of the stall.
Good. Hit the brakes.
Okay.
Well, we brought in the Challenger this morning. In order to build this race car as a street legal car, we need to take that car number, we need to take those real quarters and that real roof and make that into a street car. We need to be super careful not to damage the panels on this thing. You know, otherwise, rip and tear. Hey, we're already ahead. We got one weather strip on.
Headliner removal.
Yeah, that pops out pretty easy.
Don't worry, I'll get the floor mats.
The Street Outlaw guys, they are street racers, and that's a big deal, and we respect that a lot. But, you know, we are car builders, and we're going to show them what we can do.
Yeah, that pops out pretty easy.
When Aaron quit on me, my master plan of having him engineer the chassis and parts that were already on order, well, it hit the skids. What's taking so long? And on top of that, he was supposed to be the one that was going to drive this thing. I got total confidence in my crew, but I'm not leaving anything to chance. I mean, we're not exactly race car builders, and our only race car driver just walked out the door. I'm gonna need a plan B.
I need a bigger hammer.
What we don't want to do is rush this and have the first race car we've built without Aaron turn into a disaster.
We could have been done by now. Would have just gone to Dodge and bought some quarter panels.
It's another one of those rush into it kind of things.
So I'm riding my little scooter around in my driveway, and then the farm truck and Asian roll up.
You got the right house.
What's up? What's going on, man?
Aaron Kaufman.
Yes, sir.
Dude, the legend.
I don't know your money,
How you doing, man? How you doing?
We might owe you money. Is that
What's going
motorcycle for
on?
sale?
I'm Farm Truck,
I'm Asian.
and together we're Team
Farm Truck and Asian
F&A.
from Street Outlaws.
What brings y'all down here?
Sightseeing a little bit. You know,
Cool.
you got the Alamo.
Yeah.
You got the,
Well, that's a little further south.
you got the Guadalupe Mountains.
Not near here, but yeah.
And then you have your house. This
Yeah.
is on the tour.
Great. You know, first of all, these guys they're not even supposed to be allowed south of the Red River, but here they are, you know, in DFW, and more importantly, in my driveway.
We heard you had a little time off.
I've been missing a little bit of work, but I gotta tell you, I haven't been missing it.
We're down here to call Aaron out. We heard that Chief and Richard Rawlings are racing, and we want in on some of the action. So we thought, hey, why should they have all the fun? We want to get in on it too, and we want to do a build-off against you.
I'm down. I like this already.
You know what I mean?
I like this. The guys back at Gas Monkey, they're building a car to race Big Chief or something like that. You know it's big egos, you know it's big money, you know it's a lot of big BS.
They're going to be playing baseball. You know, and if they want to leave us out of the baseball game,
Yeah.
we're going to start our own tournament.
All right, I'm down.
That's what I want to do.
I'm 100% down.
What's your favorite kind of racing?
I like road racing. I drag race a little bit, but nothing like y'all guys. I thought if these guys want to race, surely it's going to be a drag race, but they suggested that something a little more interesting, a couple twists and turns.
No, we're thinking it's going to be a budget build.
Variety show.
I like this already.
You know what I mean?
I like this.
We're going to have a road race. We're going to have a drag race. Street racing, drag racing, straight line, that's our game. Road race, we've seen him at Pikes Peak. The guy can drive. There's no doubt about that. But that's why we're changing things up. We're going to take him out of his element, put him in ours, and we're willing to do the same. We could have an autocross course.
We could have a drag race.
Yep.
So I think those first two, those are easy and done. I think that's great.
How about we cap the money?
I'm definitely down with the budget.
So what do you've built more cars in a month than we have in our entire lives.
And so you're looking for a range on what it takes?
Yeah.
I think somewhere 10 to 15. I think you can build a car. I think 10, you'll end up just getting a really good drive line. Say 15.
15.
Okay.
Lock that in. 15 grand.
It's an all-around build. You know, it's not just a drag car. It's not just a car that can turn left and right. It's got to be a car that can do it all.
So what's the deal on the stakes?
We should just run for pink slips.
How about that? You good with that?
Yes, 100%. Let's do it.
Okay.
So because the winner's going to leave with $30,000 worth of race car, and the other guy's time and and labor. Yeah. So I'm down with that.
The best part of it is we're racing for pinks.
And if there's any cash left over on the build, it goes in the glove box. Winner takes all.
So we got 6 weeks to build the cars.
Yep.
We got $15,000 as a cap.
Yep.
We got 2 races. We got drag racing.
Yep.
We got autocross racing.
I like it.
And then
2 out of 3.
Okay.
So y'all want to come up with a tiebreaker? I'll come up with one, and we'll throw it in the hat.
Yep. Mix it up, pull it out, and it is what it is.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. I'll play by that. I'm only good at 2 things: having a darn good time and finding answers. And so this one's got a lot of questions. I got some answers to find, and I know I'm going to have a good time.
Awesome.
Excellent. Gentlemen, we have a deal.
All right, sounds cool.
Nice. Yeah.
Dude, thank you for your time.
We'll see you guys.
We're going to give it our best shot, have fun, and see what happens. Where are we going to get 15 grand?
Where are we going to get the balls to drive that car?
Oh, we have that.
You ready, Charles?
Daddy's home. Daddy got a chassis.
That's what we're using?
Get you some of that.
It's pretty badass.
Yeah. I found this on the old interwebs, and with the time we got to work with, this is what we're gonna have to make work. It was set up for a big block Chevy, but that shouldn't be any problem to change over. I ordered this chassis before I knew that Aaron was quitting, so yeah, I was kind of putting the cart before the horse's ass, you might say.
I mean, a lot of work is done here, which is good.
So we're playing a little game of beat the clock here, so I spent the time and money to get a top-notch chrome molly frame. Now, it's strong, lightweight, and ready to race, except for everything we got to put on it. All we need to figure out now is motor, rear end, tranny, couple plugs, some go-go juice.
Pretty much everything but this.
Yeah, everything.
We gotta figure that out, yeah.
Hey, man, small steps. I got you a body and I got you a chassis. I'm working on the rest of it.
It's like a giant go-kart.
Besides getting the race car built, I've got another little problem. When Aaron walked away from the garage, so did my race car driver. The plan B I'm coming up with better get here really fast.
Bye, Felicia.
With Aaron Kaufman quitting, we not only lost our master mechanic, we also lost the driver for the big race. This is nothing we can't handle. So excuse me, we have a car to build.
Coming up on Fast and Loud.
All right, hold on. Is there anything else I don't know about this car?
Aaron learns his limitations.
I ain't arguing with you on spare parts. I'm not sure that I can get there with it.
Come on back.
And Richard reveals the ace up his sleeve.
Who's that?
I don't know, it says Pro 40 on the license plate.
Come on back. Check it out, guys, race parts. All right, cool, that's good. Boom, plan B. We're not down a driver. I got one of the best.
Check it out.
Team Gas Monkey Pro Stock driver, Alex Laughlin. What do we got?
Hey, we brought you some stuff, man.
Who better to help us than guys that build race cars? I called Alex Laughlin and his dad, Kenny, to come over and talk to me about what we got going on. Alex drives a Gas Monkey Pro Stock, and his dad, Kenny, is the guy who builds the car. They make a winning team. Plus, they're already part of the Gas Monkey family. When me and Chief were discussing the rules, we never officially said who was going to be driving the cars. It was going to be Aaron, but since he quit, well, I had to find somebody, and sure as heck wasn't going to be me. Check it out, guys, race parts. Boom. Who better to help us than guys that build race cars? I know we can build anything here, but, you know, we're going to build this to go racing, so I figure we might need a little technical help here and there. We haven't built a full-on race car, tube chassis, you know, door slammer, ready to rock and ready to do a 4.5-second eighth mile. We just haven't done that.
We're gonna have to get it done. We're gonna get it done.
Alex and Kenny brought the parts we need to start mocking up the race car. We're really glad to see them on our team because we're going up against Big Chief, and he is the fastest street racer in the country. We lost our driver when Aaron quit. And Big Chief, he's got a lot of experience. But now we have an experienced race car driver, too.
We're looking at eighth mile standing start drag race, and I'm pretty sure it's safe to assume that Chief's gonna use every trick that he has, and I think it's fair that we do the same. So here's what I bought, Kenny. You're just gonna have to tell me what you think, man.
You got something to work with here. I'm willing to double frame it right here to stiffen the car up.
Kenny and Alex, they are digging it.
The challenge is gonna be putting this body on this thing.
Sounds gonna be doing it fast enough so that he can get some testing time.
Oh, yeah.
So with all the Gas Monkeys combined with the Laughlins, we're going to give these guys more than what they expected. And I think once they see Alex crawl into that driver's seat, they're going to get a little bit worried about us showing up.
Vroom, vroom.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Hey, what's going on, Aaron? So we're all up here in North Dallas, actually Plano, at Vorschlag Racing, or Motorsport.
Came to see a man about a car.
The baby, the bread and butter around here is BMW LS swaps to put big American V8 power inside of the BMW, which is a pretty good plan.
So I've got this race going on with these two fellas, and it's kind of this shootout kind of deal. And we're trying to build the best all-around race car for $15,000. Y'all got a couple cars here?
We sure do.
I'd love to see one.
Let's do it. My name's Terry Fair. We're here at my shop, Vorschlag Motorsports in Plano, Texas. Yeah, this is one that one of my employees owns. Aaron's seen our V8 swaps we do in BMWs, and he's looking for a kit for a build he's doing. It's an E36 M3. They made them from 95 to 99. And the best thing is we can make them really lightweight.
Caged fuel cell LS in the car strip. What are we looking at weight-wise on that?
2,500 to 2,600.
That's pretty light.
Yeah. Yeah, the factory engine is a straight six. It's an iron block. So you don't even gain any weight doing an LS swap. You lose a few pounds. We did our first swap back in 2002. They thought I was blasphemous. Now they're...
Oh, I'm sure all the purists that have their, have a fit with it. But I'll tell you, that's one of the things that drives me is if I think someone's going to get their panties in a bunch, I'm game to give it a try.
Exactly, right. And Aaron's got a really good plan. He's going to put a big stump-pulling V8 in it, make it as light as he can. I think that's kind of the package. Light, fast, and a lot of power.
I like this car, but the problem is, though, is I was looking for a shell of a car. What does this car go for? How much does this cost?
A car like this in really pristine condition will bring 7, 8, 9, 10 grand. Really good shape. I'll get Donnie over here and we'll talk about price.
Sure.
We have to build the most race car for $15,000. And while it does sound like a lot of money, when it comes to building a race car, I assure you it is not a lot of money. I can geek out all day long talking shop, but when it comes to wheeling and dealing, that was always Richard's thing. I hope I don't get completely screwed.
So what's the do-re-mi on this?
I'd like to get $3,500 for it.
Man,
I think that's a fair price.
Well, I ain't arguing with you on its fair price. I'm not sure that I can get there with it.
I really budgeted between $1,000 and $2,000. $2,000 really was my absolute limit. I needed the rest of it to build the rest of the car.
Do you have any room on it, or is that the money?
What about this? If we pull the motor and trans out, would you do like $2,000?
This is where Richard might play hardball, but I need to have a race car in less than 5 weeks.
My budget was $2,000, so I could handle that.
That'd be great. Let's do it.
Okay. We're on the upper end of my budget, $2,000. I hope it doesn't cause me a problem later spending that much now, but this is a proven race car. Even in stock trim, just making power, it might put on a good show. We're gonna try and put on a great show.
Sounds like I bought a car. Hold on. Is there anything else I don't know about this car?
Clean title.
So I'm gonna end up with a car that weighs a lot less, makes more power, has a ton more grip. I think this might be how I win.
It's a pretty aggressive plan he's got. We've done a build like this before, but we took a whole year to do it. But if anybody can do it, it's Aaron Goffin.
Race car.
Why don't you carry that rear end over here, Mike?
All right. Now we can throw the rear end in it.
It's probably a little heavy to throw.
Yeah.
As promised, the Laughlins are here with their much-needed parts and expertise.
Yeah. And that should fit, hopefully, right in here in these little notches right here. We can adjust them if we have to.
First, we're gonna mock up the car, starting with the Ford 9-inch rear end. If we're gonna push over 3,500 horsepower like we hope to, we need to have a high-quality rear end that can take that kind of force off the line. This Ford 9-inch was designed for big muscle cars. It's been in production for more than 50 years, so we know it's reliable.
Race car stuff. Yes, sir.
We've got a 4-link setup in the car, which just means that it connects to the chassis in 4 points, 2 upper and 2 lower. This is going to give us a lot of stability and strength, but more importantly, it's going to allow us to set the height on the car, which gives us the airflow we need to force the downforce on the car to give it better traction on the track and make a faster car.
Need a persuader.
There we go.
You're gonna want to check all this stuff before you drive this thing. Looking good.
As far as the tires go, it's simple math. The more rubber that meets the road, the faster the car goes. So in this case, we have a 36-inch tire, which is the biggest tire we can fit under the car to get the maximum speed.
Man, you guys got this deal on.
This thing will be steering in no time.
You mean you trust us? The rules say we have to have a skin and VIN, though. So we're going to take the body panels that we removed from the Challenger and put it on this one and see how it all sits. Do it.
Wow!
The looks of the body are secondary, but we need to start mocking up the car to identify any fitment issues now before we start hanging our components on the chassis. Instant body panels.
Yep, just like that.
Well, you don't want to be in a position to have to do body work later if everything's not lining up correctly.
Now that's a front end.
It's gonna be a little tricky, but I think we can get it done. As easy as this is going together, we should build more race cars.
Yeah. It's come a long way.
Yeah.
Big Chief might be the fastest street racer in the country, but we're building a wicked fast car. And with Alex in the driver's seat, it's game on.
Coming up on Fast and Loud. Yeah. Aaron's solo skills are put to the test.
We built the race car in 17 days, but we had 6 humans. Can we rip the cover off?
And Richard uncovers one super rare bird.
Might be the rarest color for a non-SE car.
In 2016, what production SUV set a world record for the fastest recorded time in the 1/8 mile? Was it A, Tesla Model X, B, Porsche Cayenne Turbo S, C, BMW X5M, or was it D, an Audi SQ5? In 2016, what production SUV set a world record for the fastest recorded time in the 1/8 mile? The answer is A. With a time of 7.38 seconds, the Tesla Model X beat out a BMW X5M by almost a full second.
So I was looking to see if any of the people that we deal with can get wheels. No, go to a 10. I could go to a 285, 295, something like that. All right, man. Hey, call me when you find out something about them fenders, please. All right, bye-bye. I've only got around 4 weeks to turn this 95 E36 M3 into a lean, mean machine that can outperform whatever Asian or farm truck throw at me. And my first order of business is to put this thing on a serious diet, because every unnecessary pound I can strip off of it is less weight it has to carry around the race course. And that, my friends, translates into more speed.
Yeah.
Plastic. I've also made another important decision. I know it's a European car. I think I'm gonna put that in there. Yeah. But I've decided to go with American muscle under the hood. This began life as an LS1. Got LS6 heads and LS6 camshaft in it. If we put SL people over on it, we'll make 550 solid. Now, it can be a little tricky to make European and American technology play nice together, but I'm counting on the fact that I've done something like this before. You remember the Porsche? We stuffed an LS3 in that thing, and boy, could it move. I'm really excited to try this again, but I've got to get the grunt work out of the way first.
Ugh, Lee.
Man, this is taking forever. At least I don't have a day job.
All right, dude, so where are we?
We are actually in Dix Hills.
Dix Hills?
Literally.
That's the name of the town?
The name of that town is Dix Hills.
All right, so we're on a Trans Amarama. I've been on a little nostalgia kick lately. Y'all remember a couple of weeks ago, I had the guys build my first car I had in high school, a 74 Comet? It was bitchin'. But I've also been on the lookout for another car I had in my teens, a 78 Trans Am, red and fully loaded. I haven't found that, but on the hunt, some other rare Trans Ams have turned up, so Dennis and I are gonna go have a look at one of them. All right. What is this Trans Am all about?
This car is a 76 455 four-speed car. They made 319 of them. The cool thing is it's Starlight Black, and it's a non-SE car. So of the special edition cars, most of those were white, red, or blue. Very few were black. If you wanted a black one, you got a special edition. So it's super rare.
Is it rarer than hen's teeth?
I don't know if it's rare in hen's teeth, but the Trans Am guys sure will be happy with it.
Looks like that might be it right there. Let's see what's going on. Hey, sir, Richard Rawlings. How we doing?
Greg, Bent, nice to meet you.
All right.
Hey, what's going on, Louis? How you doing, man? Pleasure.
So this is it, huh?
This is it.
The car's right there with the cover on it. Not hard to see that it's a Trans Am. It's kind of got that shape. Can we rip the cover off?
Absolutely.
So I guess what we have here is supposed to be a 76 what, Dennis?
455 four-speed car. Non-SE, right?
Non-SE last year, the big block motor for the Trans Am. And it is a four-speed. Factory air. This is the real deal. It's not a clone. Look at the VIN. 15 years I own this.
So it's 93 was the last inspection, so it's actually been sitting for 23.
Yes. Yep. I bought it about 15, 16 years ago.
There's a significant amount of rust back here, dude. Golly. I immediately noticed that it's rougher than a stucco bathtub. I mean, this thing's got more rust than you could ever imagine. I mean, it's rusty. You guys got some nice cars up here, but y'all's definition of rust is way different than ours.
Well, I understand. You know, you're talking New York here. We got snow. Richard and Dennis are giving me crap about the rust. I mean, it's really not that bad.
All right, so what numbers are we looking for on this thing?
See right here, R?
Yes, sir?
19L, that's Starlight Black, WS4 Trans Am. And here's what we're looking for. This is the deal or no deal, whether we're going to want the car or not.
Oh, yeah, it's there. I looked.
Right there.
There it is.
This is WX William X-Ray, and that motor was only 76, and it was only 455 four-speed.
It's a matching motor car. Hello? Black on black. Everyone wants black.
It's actually, might be the rarest color for a non-SE car.
Absolutely.
Hey, I'm trying to negotiate here.
Okay.
So Dennis is all pumped up. You know, this is it, man. It's rare, and it's an SE, and it's this, and it's black, and it's blah, and he's telling them that.
It's your fault. You asked me the question. I guess I shouldn't have answered it.
You shouldn't have answered it out loud.
This car restored is going for like close to 75 grand, I'm sure you know.
So,
I'm at 9,500. What are you going to offer?
How about 5 grand?
No, come on. The motor and training's worth 5 grand. I hit Richard with 9,500, and he came back at 5,000. I told him it's a real Trans Am. It's not a clone. He has to come up.
How about 6 grand?
No way. No, I feel it's worth more. I'll do 7. 7 is yours.
What's the discount for cash?
Cash is king, and we
Now,
did bring it.
You got cash in your hand? I'll go 65.
I'm thinking 63 for some reason.
He says he has cash in hand.
I'd say do it.
All right, let's do it. Done.
Killer.
Cool.
Old man told me one time you could buy a $10,000 car for 5 grand if you got it in your pocket. Well, in this case, it was a $9,500 car for $6,300. Same rules apply. Well, deal's done.
All right, nice meeting you guys. I gave it away, as you probably know, but what are you gonna do? Send it on its way.
Hey, thank you, man.
Pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thanks for making it a fast gig. I'll have my driver come pick it up maybe 3 or 4 days. Okay. Got the car going back to Dallas. I'm gonna have it picked up in a couple of days, see what we got. You know, this is one of those things where me and Dennis are kind of splitting it. We're gonna see what happens. Hopefully we'll just kick it and make a few $100 a piece. Dennis, we got 5 hours in New York City.
Let's go.
You know what's happening down there on the water and all them buildings?
I have no idea.
Chaos.
Gas Monkey versus Street Outlaws. Many people will think that Gas Monkey is the underdog, being that Big Chief is the fastest racer in the country. But our advantage is that Gas Monkey builds fast cars. And I guarantee you, our car will be the fastest on the track.
Coming up on Fast and Loud.
Hey, what you got here?
The monkeys make a major misfire.
You said it had 13-to-1 compression.
Ooh. What's our backup plan?
And Jason has to bite the bullet.
I don't really have a backup plan for the motor.
What are we gonna do with this turd now that we've completely destroyed it?
I got an idea.
What are you doing with this?
Hey, hop on. You're
He's
gonna
got
love
an
my
idea.
Uh-oh.
It's all about staging.
Staging for what?
Richard said everything's for sale.
Everything's for sale.
Everything's for sale. This is practically a new car.
Oh my gosh.
How much are you asking?
Way more than you got, Tony.
Sketchy.
Oh, you know, it'd be a lot easier if you would get off of the
But
motor
you're doing
and
a
help me
good
push it.
job.
Look at that.
Look at the motor.
It's a lot of money, and he's just sitting all over it.
Hey, what you got here?
So this is the motor that Richard bought for the race car, and it's an aluminum billet Dodge Hemi, and it is awesome.
Well, that's a bad dog right there. Now, Richard did do a good job. I don't know where he come up with this thing at, but that's a good piece.
This engine is made out of aluminum, which makes it more durable than cast iron and means it can withstand extreme heat and pressure. If you don't have quality hardened materials, then you run the risk of the motor blowing itself apart when it hits 3,500 horsepower at the starting line. Yeah, we want to win this thing. So.
We can put a screw blower on that gives us somewhere in the 32 to 3,500 horsepower range to work with, which is a lot.
To give you all a frame of reference, one of the fastest production cars manufactured today is the Dodge Hellcat, and it gets about 700 horsepower. Our engine's got to get about 5 times that.
Did you say 32 to 3,500?
I sure did. Yeah, that's a lot of horsepower, yeah.
It's called a screw blower because literally the turbines inside are shaped like screws. That design allows us to put more power to the tires quicker than turbos, which take time to kick in. And when you're running a race like an 8th-mile race, you want to be off the line as quickly as possible. He said it had 13-to-1 compression.
Ooh, 13 to 1?
That's what he said.
That's too much for us to try to calm down. That's too hopped up, for a better word. If you throwed it all at once, this thing would just turn sideways and it'd be done. That may be too much for what we're going to try to put on a no-prep track. We can't do that.
Here's all you need to know about engine compression. The higher the ratio, the more power the engine produces. If the ratio is too high, then we have too much power at the rear wheels. It's too hopped up. So we're going to lower the compression, calm the motor down so we don't blow it up.
We'll probably have to change the rods and the pistons.
Okay.
I don't think we can get by. We'll just have to wait till we get inside. We might be able to do it with head gaskets, but I bet we have to change the rods and pistons.
The good news is, he's the guy to do it. The bad news is, when Richard gets back, I'm going to have to be the one to tell him how much time we're losing.
It'll take some finesse to hook this thing up to the track.
Okay.
That's right.
What'd you say? What'd you say, huh? I'm dropping a modified Chevrolet LS1 engine into my European racer that I'm building for the face-off against the Outlaws. So far, I haven't run into any major issues. So, I'm happy with that.
Excellent. That's actually in. Transmission fit went in, motor's in there.
The motor's bolted in, the oil pan's on, and I'm using a Tremec T56 transmission, and even that fits like it was born to be there. Oh, right there. Now, normally I would dump the factory automatic braking system because in performance driving, we often ask for more than what it's capable of. But in this model, many drivers have reported great results with the original ABS. So if it's gonna make me faster, I'm definitely willing to stick with it. But I am spending a little more money on my suspension than I originally budgeted, mainly for 2 reasons. One, because parts for BMW, especially in the aftermarket, are a bit pricier. And two, because it's the third leg of fast: power, traction, and stability. I think the extra expense will be worth it. I'm racing Asian and farm truck for pinks.
Yeah, there's a long way to go there.
And this is the first car I've built since leaving Gas Monkey Garage, so I really don't want it to end up in someone else's hands.
Hey, Richard. Hey, we got a problem with this race car.
Don't tell me about problems. I don't want a problem.
I get them
today.
all the time. Race car, compression is off on this motor that you bought us.
What do you mean off?
Well, I mean, we got a 13-to-1 compression motor. At this point, we need to blow that motor apart, rebuild the pistons, all that good stuff, get us a lower compression and make it happen. It's like Kenny says, it's just too hopped up. He needs time to rebuild it. And we are out of time.
What's our backup plan?
I don't really have a backup plan for the motor. We still are gonna push 4,000 horsepower.
All right, you blow it apart, and I don't care what y'all do. Dial every freaking dial you can. I want every bit of power we can get out of that thing.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna try to think of a backup plan.
We do not want to show up there after spending this time to build a race car and lose.
Oh, I won't lose.
Yeah.
If I lose, I'm gonna burn that car to the ground. Get all the monkeys in here.
Next week on Fast and Loud,
We're up against this. They're fast.
Richard turns up the heat on the monkeys.
I don't want a personal best ribbon. I want a winner ribbon.
Before heading out to the cold
I love it.
to bring back a car
Oh, yeah.
he's been hunting for years.
The car right there. Do a donut. Woo!
Meanwhile, Aaron's solo struggles continue,
We're going to be all the way down to the wire.
forcing him to call in the cavalry.
Moral of the story is I probably built way too much car.
And the monkeys' big push to make the showdown may end up taking them out of the race. Right now on Fast and Loud.
My boss wears women's jeans.
When master mechanic Aaron Kaufman takes time off, hot rod hunter Richard Rawlings seizes the opportunity to revisit an old friend
Oh, there it is. My 1974 Mercury Comet.
and remake the first car he ever owned.
I used to drive in high school.
What is this?
But when the monkeys realize his glory days weren't all that glorious,
It was called Comet Vomit.
they vow to give it the kind of class it never had in school.
Y'all can do whatever you want to.
Paint it some other color other than green?
No.
I'm okay with the green. I'm okay with the green.
Meanwhile, emotions run deep when Richard tries to buy a '69 C10 Chevy.
It just seemed to me like it was out here wasting away.
Welcome, guys.
And Aaron seeks new horizons away from the garage. It's a week where expectations crash against reality.
We died.
Will the monkeys be able to deliver green gold to Richard?
I'm gonna go call up some of my old cheerleaders.
Or will the past come back to haunt them all?
Okay, that looks stupid.
We can't even walk down a hallway that well.
This one I'm fired up about, dude. I finally found my high school car. So I graduated high school in Fort Worth in 1987. That's right, I'm a lot younger than I look. Now, school and me, well, it was never the most comfortable fit, but I had something cool to help me get through the whole thing. My 1974 Mercury Comet. When you talk to gearheads about hot rods, you never hear the words Mercury Comet. But back in 1974, it had a lot to offer. Based on the same frame as the Ford Maverick, it was a compact car with class and a comfortable ride. By the time I got mine in high school, it was 11 years old, but I still thought it was the cat's meow.
You drove a Comet? Wow.
Yeah, it was puke green. I mean, the most disgusting color of green you could have picked.
What made you buy that?
It was my dad's car, and he decided to sell it so he could get something else. He was willing to finance it for me. I think he charged me $25 a week or something.
And it was a 6-cylinder?
At least I had a car. Your first car is a lot like your first love. You just never forget it. So a few years ago, I wanted my first car back. But being as I couldn't find it, I decided to look for a 74 Mercury Comet that I could recreate into the one I had. Problem is, they were just utilitarian transportation. There wasn't anything really special about them.
Most of them have just been junked. You just have to get lucky and find one that's been in somebody's garage forever.
Oh, there it is. Look at that. Mercury Comet. Oh, dude, imagine that thing all nice and green on green. Like 1987 all over again.
So far.
Dun, dun, dun. Look at that. Wow. Wow. Didn't expect to see that. Richard.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. How are you? My name is Fred Natural.
Fred.
Dennis Collins.
Dennis, the Super B is not for sale.
Whatever. Never mind the big orange thing in the back. Let's talk about the Comet. Love it. So, what's the story on this car?
Came from California, and it was a typical dear old lady story. She drove it on the weekends to the supermarket. The car actually got shipped out to Cape Cod, where I bought it.
What all the miles are?
55,000.
Yeah.
So I'm checking it out in the driveway. I mean, the interior is unbelievable.
The car's clean, there's no rust, and it's really dry underneath.
Been tapped once over here.
Yeah, there's a little Bondo on that side. Probably a parking lot accident. You want to see under the hood?
Yes, sir. Still got all the smog stuff.
Yeah, let's start it up.
Oh, sounds good.
This is my wife, Daria.
Hey, Daria, Richard Rawlings.
Richard.
Nice to meet you.
He's interested in your Comet. When I purchased the Comet, I was actually going to do a V8 swap over on the car and make it a little bit of a hot rod. But once I got it running and stopping, it ran so good that my wife jumped in behind the wheel the one day and never came out.
Never got out of it.
Take it for a drive?
Absolutely. Take it as far as you'd like. Jump right in.
Even the seatbelt buzzer works, dude.
Does it feel like home?
Let's find out. Definitely smells like the one I had. Or is that you?
I guess the car.
Hold on, hang in the corner. Yeah! So you used to drive in high school?
I'm sure. Probably had 2 wheels.
So we get it out on the road, and it doesn't make a rattle, doesn't make a sound, does everything it's supposed to do. Even the AC works. I mean, this is a good car. All right, I'm buying it. I don't care what he says. Man, not a rattle, not a shimmy. Pretty rad.
It's a good ladies' car.
Don't say that, dude. I drove this car in high school.
It's real dependable. I had no thought putting her in behind the wheel.
Anyways, you're looking for somewhere around.
We were asking $6,200 for it, but we're open to offers. She's got to give the yes or no.
So they were hoping for around $6,200. Quite frankly, I don't know if that's in or out of the ballpark because there's just not anything to compare it to. But you know me, no matter what, I need to get it cheaper. Golly, I think I only got like $3 grand when I sold in high school. How about $3,500?
That's...
No way?
No.
All right, what's the bottom line?
$4,500?
Wow, we're moving in the right direction. How about $4 grand?
Smidgen more.
A smidgen more. How much is a smidgen?
200.
Okay, $4,200.
That'll get us dinner tonight.
That's a big dinner.
200 extra will get us.
Oh, there you go. I was going to say there.
Yeah.
You're going for a $4,200 dinner. I'm going.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Stick out your hand.
Awesome. There we go, ladies first.
Awesome.
Thank you. $4,200. It's a weird number, but he needed $200 for dinner. I mean, look at him. He's a big guy. That's probably like half a side of beef. $4,200. There you go, man.
Thank you, Richard.
Anyways, this isn't about money. I don't want to build this car and sell it and make a profit. I want a chance to get behind the wheel of the very first car I ever had and be that kid that was ready to take on the world. Well, guys, we're going to get back to Dallas. Thank y'all again.
Thank
You made
you,
my
Richard.
high school dreams come true again.
Nice.
Great to meet y'all.
See you later.
Wish it was green on green, but we can fix that at Gas Monkey. Otherwise, it's exactly what I need. Going back to 1987, it's going to be like going back to the back, wherever that is.
How could you be a ladies' man in high school driving a ladies' car?
Dude, I wasn't. I got ridiculed like hell in high school.
All right, guys, he hasn't seen us.
Mike, Tony, get moving. You're dragging back there.
What's up, guys? Where are the guys? Hello?
I told you he'd leave the keys in the car.
Hurry, come on, get in, get in.
Hurry, train's leaving.
Hurry. Before somebody realizes it's gone.
All right, let's go.
Kid Daddy.
Go reverse, go reverse. Can't see it. Never happened. Come on, man. Get over here. All right, get out of my car.
It's a crimp puff.
I can't believe you treat a nice classic this badly.
Oh, man. I freaking love it, man.
It's a Comet, dude. What's not to love?
You used two inappropriate words, nice and classic.
This is yours?
Hell yeah, it is.
Did it come with a...
Transmission,
No?
maybe? No. Seriously, man, this is super cool. Do you know how long I've looked for one of these?
Why?
Exactly. You were looking at, except for the coloring, the exact car I had in high school.
Hold on, I'm gonna go out on a limb. Green.
It was green.
Wait. With green interior.
With green interior. So check this out. It's actually kind of bad news for y'all, but good news for me. Aaron's taking a little vacation time.
Okay.
He's not coming in this next couple weeks. Why? Mostly because he's the bearded wonder and he needed a break. He just said he wanted to take a little time off. You know, he even told me he wants to go fly a jet and do a lot of other things that he's always wanted to, but didn't have the time. But here's the great news. Aaron would never build this car for me. I've talked to him a million times over the last 15 years, and he's like, no way in hell am I ever touching a Mercury Comet. So since he's not here, now we're gonna build it.
That's the bad news for all of us.
That's it.
So what are we doing?
I want the exact car I had in high school. AC, power steering, power brakes,
shag carpet.
I don't think you can use power on anything on this car.
Dude, come on.
It's ridiculous. It's got bumpers that stick out like a mile. Like this much room between the body and the bumpers.
I know.
This is the first car I ever customized.
How did you customize it?
Well, I put a stick-on hood scoop, I put some stripes on it, and I had some Keystone mags with some Toyo raised white leather tires.
And that's what you want to do again?
Heck yeah. This was a rad dude car in 1985.
Well, since you can't see the motor when the hood's down, can we put a real motor in the car?
Nope, this is gonna be the car I had in high school.
It could be the car you had in high school with a hood shut.
But that was 1985.
Yeah, no kidding. We're going 6-cylinder.
You gonna tuck these bumpers? Please say yes.
No. That's the way they came, that's the way I want it. We'll lose the small control, clean up underneath, and just make a badass Comet.
You can't use badass and Comet in the same sentence.
Yes, you can.
Oxymoron.
No, you can't. That's a badass Comet. See, I just did.
That's wrong.
You know, with Aaron gone, you'd think Richard would ask the rest of us monkeys what we want to do with this car. We have a ton of experience and a lot of good ideas. But what's he going to let us do instead? Pretty much nothing.
We could at least add like 1.0 of cool to it if he'd just let us tuck the bumpers, shave some stuff off, and
Put a 5.0 in it.
put a 5.0 in it.
Instead of a 6-cylinder?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, put some big old wide meats in the back, tub it out. Like we could like make it like a monster. But nah. Basically anything cool, Richard don't want on this one.
Because the car ain't cool. Ain't cool at all.
So how long do we get to build your high school dream car?
You got 2 weeks.
Okay.
You sure we can't tuck these bumpers?
Guys, come on. This is it. Get to work.
Blech.
Coming up,
All right, here's the deal.
Richard has a change of heart
Y'all can do whatever you want to.
before breaking a seller's.
Sounds like you got a lot of family history with it. Does that come with a big price tag?
Well, I guess we should get started on this thing.
I really don't want to. It does nothing for me.
I don't mind doing ugly ducklings, but this is...
The ugliest
This
stuff.
is not even a duck.
Richard, what's this I hear you're building a 74 Comet?
Heck yeah, like the one I had in high school.
Ha! Are we paying for it?
Yes.
Have we bought it?
Yes.
Okay, so you know how it goes when you think back on your childhood. You tend to remember the good times, but not so much how things really were.
What I'm trying
It
to
was
say.
vomit green. That was not cool. in high
Green.
school.
It was super cool.
It was called Comet Vomit. Comet Vomit. That's what they called you.
We don't need to talk about that.
I don't think this is a good idea.
It's a great idea.
What are you gonna have the monkeys do to it?
Make it just like the one I had in high school. Then I'm gonna get my lovely wife to dress up in the Eastern Hills cheerleading uniform, and I'm gonna go cruise around, try to be cool.
Oh, goodness, no.
As Richard's big sister, I feel like it's my job.
To save the world and not have to relive this ugly, ugly chapter in history. I think you need to think about this. What's the point of doing the car if you're not gonna give it the gas monkey treatment? That's what people wanna see.
Because I want it to be like the one I had.
It's
I mean,
2017.
come on, I wasn't.
Listen to me.
What?
Listen to your sister. No Comet Vomit. Let the monkeys do their job. They know how to gas monkey it up. Listen to me. I was the cool one anyway.
Just go away. I'm gonna go talk to my guys. Hang on, hang on. Don't put that thing on the lift yet.
It's a cream puff.
All right, here's the deal. So I've listened to y'all bitch enough, and I've heard all the snide comments and remarks. So instead of building my exact car from high school, to a point, y'all can do whatever you want to. Why don't we give it some nuts and give it a little 2017 version of what I had?
I like the sound of that.
Yeah.
Why don't we do a 300 motor, maybe a different carburation?
Change the stance, maybe cut off bumpers. Bumpers!
Yeah. Bumpers!
Get rid of all this trim that's not needed and paint it some other color other than green.
No, It will be green.
I'm okay with the green. I'm okay with the green.
What about the hood? Do you want to go with the grabber hood that had the
Snorkels?
Yeah, grabber hood.
Absolutely grabber hood.
All right.
We're talking bigger wheels.
Bigger wheels.
We can just do a locker rear end, straight six, Webers, keep the C4, put a shift kit in it, just hop it up a little bit so it'll be fun to drive.
Y'all still need to give us enough time to do our job.
Yep.
You're going to get your 4 days, just like always.
I don't want to get into fender flares, and I don't want to get into changing my suspension, and I don't want to get into shortening the rear end and having to build tubs or any of that crap.
So that you don't have to do any mods.
Does that make y'all happy?
Yes.
Here's the downside. The Bearded Wonder gets back in 3 weeks, so that's all the time you're gonna get.
Whoa.
Well, you gotta look at the bright side, too. You don't have to deal with air. I mean, he'd be trying to shoehorn a 572 in there, and that's a Chevrolet, not even a freaking Ford.
But we do have to get it done before he gets back from vacation, so it's still a lot of work on our part.
So that's decided we need to start tearing this thing down. Like now.
I don't know why Richard finally saw the light, but I'm certainly more excited about this build now that Richard's letting us monkeys have some input on it.
And let's just shred it and get it to Mike and Tony. Try to give you a decent amount of time this time.
Sure. All right.
Of course, now that we've talked the talk, we gotta walk the walk, especially now that we're piloting this ship. It's going to be our asses on the line if Richard's not happy when it's done.
Literally drop the tank.
Hey, puppy!
Got him.
Quick and easy. There's a couple of big issues, or in this case, small ones, that we got to tackle if we're going to stay on schedule.
What is that?
That was the reaction we had, too. We're going to have Jamie soup up the motor with a carburetor and some new internals and give this motor some real power.
Leave it loose so it'll fly out of the back.
And we're sending all the interior out of house to Rolando.
Clear? You're good on my side.
Then while Mike and Tony start stripping the paint,
It's kind of satisfying watching it bubble up.
It's making your hair fall off.
what? We're going to tackle one of the ugliest things about this car, the bumpers.
Hey, guys.
What's up?
Just bumping along here.
Be careful back there.
That stuff really stinks, guys.
That doesn't.
We know. So here's the deal about Comet bumpers. Any year, but this particular year, they had really nice sucked-in bumpers, but this little error has the big impact-absorbing bumpers that are horrible. If we don't fix that, it don't matter what else we do, everybody's gonna be turned off at the first look of it. So they left us about a football field. So if we can get it down to an end zone, it's gonna look a lot better.
What are those?
Oh, geez.
Well, before when it stuck out really far, see, these cool bad boys would go here and do this number.
Yeah.
Because that's how far it was out. What I'm wondering is if I could cut the lip of it.
Right there?
Or tuck it under the bumper.
Let's look at it.
Yes, sir.
You want to stick that one on here?
Now they got paint stripper on my hands, thing.
Okay, that looks stupid.
Yeah.
Easy killer.
Patience.
Yeah, that looks fantastic. What was I thinking?
Yeah. You know what, guys? The amount of work it would take to not only suck this in, but then make all this business on the corner out of rubber and plastic make sense.
And that piece is falling off.
It's not worth it. I think it's obvious.
What's
We
obvious?
need a new bumper.
Yeah, because this one sucks
So
really bad.
you think obviously this bumper's not going to work?
There's just too many other options, I think, that
Yeah,
are better.
this bumper's awful. I think, pull that away, I think we use a 6970 Maverick bumper.
That's kinda what I
They
was
curl
thinking.
up, and I think it would fit in that, where at least we could shape it the way we want. And then you could use a lower valance off that car, and even if we had to shorten it.
We can get one of those local.
Yeah.
But Richard wanted us to keep these bumpers.
Well, Richard doesn't get to choose anymore. We all know Richard wants to keep the Comet looking like a Comet, and we're gonna try. But we also want to make it look cool. And on this tight schedule, we don't have time to fool around.
Well, it's settled then. We're gonna get a different back bumper.
We need to take the most efficient route whenever possible that'll still give us the look we're after.
Here's my modification. Done.
Sorry, Richard.
So here's a fun fact for you. Having all 7 monkeys try to cobble together your high school car doesn't come cheap. And Daphne made it real clear that I had to dig up some cash of my own to help pay for it. So when a friend of mine just down the street from Gas Monkey gave me a call and told me about a truck that's been in his family for a very long time, and he was ready to sell it, I grabbed some cash and headed over. What's going on,
How you doing,
James?
sir? Doing all right?
Is this the truck you called me about?
Yes, sir. It's my wife's grandfather's truck.
No kidding.
69 step-side Chevy pickup. He bought this when he was still with us, and when he passed away, my father-in-law decided he wanted it, drove it for many, many years.
So is this the original seat?
I don't know. He had both of these when he passed away, and I just kept both of them because if we'd ever did anything, I didn't know which one would go in it.
Okay.
What we had hoped to do with that truck was my father-in-law was going to help my son, when my son turned 16, fix it up, and it was going to be my son's first vehicle. There's a spot or two in the floor, I think, that's going to have to be repaired and fixed. But he developed arthritis and ultimately found out that he had lung cancer. And ultimately passed away. And
Oh, man.
so there the truck set.
So how long's it been here?
About 4 years. And, man, I loved my father-in-law. He was a heck of a guy.
Yes, sir.
And it just seemed to me like it was out here wasting away. And Sonny wouldn't have wanted that.
The more he started talking about his father-in-law, he really did get a little tore up over it. And, you know, that's pretty cool to see. People get emotional about cars because it's also, you know, part of family. I mean, I could tell you a ton of stories that I'd probably cry like a little baby about me and my dad and some of his hot rods he had when I was growing up.
So my thought was, if there's any life in it, driving down the road with somebody, Sonny's kind of still out there hot rodding around.
I got you. There's always life in these old pickups. I can promise you that. He wants to see this thing back on the road, and I'm willing to help get it there, but only if I can get it for the right price. You know, it's just an old step-side pickup truck, so I don't know. He sounds like he got a lot of family history with it. Does that come with a big price tag, or what do you want for it?
Well, you can't pay for the emotional attachment, Richard. I realize that.
I got you. I wish more of my customers realized that.
So I think just what I'd like to do is just do $1,000 if you could do that.
I'm not going to argue that, sir.
I appreciate you, Richard.
I can give
look
you
forward
$1,000.
to it.
That's not a problem. I even got that in cash. So at $1,000, I'm not going to lowball the guy. There's no reason to. It's super fair price right there. So let's go get that title and do some paperwork.
All right, man. Appreciate it. Driving up every day, seeing this truck sitting here was always a monument to me, kind of, Sonny, and it's hard to let it go. But I think this has got an opportunity now to go somewhere and be fixed up and have a good home. I believe we'll be driving down the road, and I think somehow up in heaven, Sonny's gonna be smiling.
Coming up, the Comet drags the monkeys down.
Do is alter the whole front end.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
And Aaron's vacation takes him to new heights.
Hey, gotta watch out for them curves, man. Watch out for them curves.
How long are you gonna have it, germs?
As long as it takes. I don't mean that in a rude way, but...
That's the wrong answer.
Well, can as long as it takes be quick?
Yeah. Well, now that we have parts, we should be able to start rock and rolling on it.
Because I will come over here and sand if I have to.
No, you won't.
No. Okay.
So we let Mike and Tony start priming the Comet while we're chasing parts down. Well, now that stuff's starting to roll in, we got to finish mocking everything up before we can give it back to them.
Put this up here.
We tracked down a pair of Maverick bumpers to replace these hideous, huge bumpers that were on the car, but it's going to take some work to make them fit the way we want.
Dude, I get my whole hand in here. Not only that, it's tucked way underneath there, and it's like buck toothing right here, and then it's like underbiting over here.
We're going to have to shorten the bumper and then have it re-chromed. That's the only way it's going to happen. I think we're on the right track with the bumpers, but there's still another important decision we have to make. Where do you want to go with this? You take it, are you ready to take it to the body shop?
No. We don't know what we're gonna do yet.
Richard told us he added a hood scoop to his high school version of this car, but we're gonna do one better. We pulled in a Ford Maverick grabber hood with these cool air scoops on the side. Now we've just got to make it look like it belongs on our Comet.
Seems like all you have to do is alter the whole front end.
Yeah, that's a big deal. Even though it doesn't look like much, that's a big deal. Do you think if we used the Maverick grill instead of this, it would look better?
We could get a Maverick grill. Only thing, like, we didn't start with a Maverick. It's not supposed to be a Maverick.
Yeah, it'd break his little heart if we did anything else to change his original car.
So you just want to cut the scoops out of this hood and put them in that
You want
hood?
to use the bosses?
I think so, yeah. If we just carve these out, we'll cut them around this way, get the hump and everything, and stick it onto that hood and see how it goes.
I just see a humongous difference in how these are sitting versus that hood. So to try to graft those onto that, when you could just cut this front end off and put that front end on it.
I don't know. I'm going to leave it to you, Jeremy, to figure out what you want to use.
I feel the same way.
You're the fabricator. You're the one's going to have to do it. So put your mind around and see what you think.
All right. Just don't take 6 weeks to do it, like somebody else we know.
Fun. So here's the skinny on this. We want to keep our original structure from the Comet hood, but use the skin off the Maverick grabber hood.
You guys have fun with that. I'm taking my body back.
All in all, it has kind of the same features. It still hits the same A to B points on all the corners.
It's got like a 1/4 inch gap on the back here. Do you want it right up against the edge?
If you can, get as close as you could for me. It's gonna take a lot of work, but nothing to it but to do it.
Hey, dude, what's going on?
Hey, just wanted to know how things are going at the shop.
Well, they're going. You're not going to believe what Richard's got us building right now. 74 Comet, and it's green.
Of course it is. Do you guys take a long lunch today?
Yeah. Why not? I don't want to work on...
Yeah, I think that's a winner.
Well, meet me at the Fort Worth Alliance Airport because I've got a surprise for you guys.
Fort Worth Alliance Airport. Okay. When do you want us to meet you?
Right now, man.
Okay, good enough. We'll see you shortly.
What does he want us to go to the airport for?
Heck, I don't care. Let's go get
Either way, yeah, Jonathan and Webster.
If this is what I think this is gonna be good.
When I was little, I was a big F-14 fan. I loved Top Gun. I watched it about 4 billion times. And then I was always a big fan of the Thunderbirds. They flew F-16s, and I thought that the plane was given to us by God himself.
That is awesome.
Thanks. Crazy. So when I found out that the Thunderbirds were performing just a little ways from the shop, I decided to have a field trip my style. How to do, sir?
Welcome, guys. Hey. So glad y'all could get out of the shop.
Thanks for having us. Field trip. It's nice to get away.
Welcome out of the garage. I'm Major Scott Petz, the advanced pilot and narrator with the United States Air Force Thunderbirds, call sign Cheetah. The Thunderbirds are the United States Air Force Advanced Demonstration Team. We take our 8 F-16s on the road and perform air shows every single week from March until November. This is a high-performance aircraft. It's, 9 Gs going over 500 miles an hour, and 6 of them have more horsepower than the entire starting lineup of the Daytona 500 in one motor of one jet. So It's a complex system. You guys want to pick my brain or the harder workers on the team, the mechanics here.
So what kind of workout routine do y'all do to get in this kind of shape?
We do the 8-minute abs.
So we get here, and us guys, man, we're all kind of starstruck, We love what we do, but those Air Force guys, they're on a totally different level than us. Of course, I wouldn't know that firsthand, but Aaron would. He actually got to fly with these guys a couple weeks back.
We're going ballistic, man.
Guess it pays to be one of the bosses.
You guys want to see a jet up close?
Yeah, absolutely.
Come on. Have you guys worked on like jet motors or anything? So you have
Yeah, every day.
Every day.
Yeah. The next thing you know, we're staring into the mouth of this huge intake.
There's 30 blades up there with this engine.
Any gearhead out there knows how cool it is to get up close and personal with an incredible machine like this.
Right up here, you can kind of think of it as a transmission. We call it an accessory drive gearbox. Our tires, we keep them at around 300 PSI, and the wheel is actually designed to separate apart. It'll light off right around here just from the heat, and that's what creates around a 16 to 20-foot flame shooting out the back.
Each wing holds about 500 pounds of fuel.
The thing is, this isn't like a car. If something goes wrong, you can't just pull over to the side of the road. Mechanic working on these things, he's got to be on top of his game.
Think of like an engine, you have a piece of a valve, whatever it is, you'll blow a hole in the block. You're far away from a fuel tank. We have fuel tanks all around the engine, so if a blade punctures that, you're now a fireball flying around. So.
All right, guys, the pilots are stepping out. They'll be loading up in the 136 jets.
Enjoy the show.
Yeah, we will. Thanks for having us. So the Thunderbirds are doing their big shows with the music and everything on the weekends. But lucky for us, they have to rehearse. And we got a front row seat.
God, dude, they look like they're right on top of each other. I call that going to work.
God, the stress those wings are under, man. Woo-hoo.
The opportunity to go and fly with the Thunderbirds was a childhood fantasy of mine. We can't even walk down a hallway that well. You can't be a gearhead and not love this.
Controlled stall.
Yeah, just walking it, yeah.
Very, very challenging, especially on a windy day.
That's a lot of work. I know this took a bit of a bite out of the monkeys' day, and they're not on vacation like me, but sometimes taking a break is exactly what everybody needs. Maybe as a little bit of inspiration, these guys have a schedule to keep, and they're doing a good job. Now my guys can get back to the shop and get back to it.
Yeah, it sure does make me feel proud of the old red, white, and blue.
That's a hell of a show.
Coming up.
So here it is.
Richard's negotiating comes between a man and his marriage.
10 grand?
Oh my gosh, my wife would kill me.
And the honeymoon is over for the Comet build.
Sounds like the timing's way off.
You mother trucker.
In what popular film did Vince Vaughn's character drive a '64 Mercury Comet? Was it A, Swingers, B, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, C, Wedding Crashers, or D, Old School? The answer when we return. In what popular film did Vince Vaughn's character drive a '64 Mercury Comet? The answer is A. The convertible Mercury Comet Caliente driven by Vince Vaughn's character Trent was actually owned by writer and co-star Jon Favreau.
What you think? It's fresh. This is fresh. You can smell it.
It looks good, man.
Yeah, it looks pretty decent.
Straight. And the green's not near as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Nah.
See, I'll tell you what, that engine bay, you can definitely tell you that you sandblasted it.
Super fresh.
Good.
Well, cool. We got a car to build now.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, we got the fenders are done too. Next, I'm gonna get started on the hood.
Okay, we'll start, I guess, making brake fuel lines and then start hanging suspension.
Yeah, all right.
Come on in.
Go on up. So we've arrived at another key stage of this Comet build.
Look out now.
The main body's over here for good, and we can finally start hanging parts on this car. Well, the good news is we have more power, and with the locker in, we got in it now. Tires, wheels will hook up pretty good. Because we spent a lot more time than we expected fabricating the hood and the bumpers. We're coming down to the wire. Just beefed it up a little bit. So our goal is to get everything on, everything working on schedule. Work to the burn.
Ah, dude, my leg. Dude, seriously?
You're literally almost, maybe.
I can't move any farther. My butt's cramping up, man.
Don't stop now, dude. It's all riding on you.
Keep trucking.
Oh, man. So you came in from Indiana?
No, Minneapolis.
Minneapolis. Right on. It's Texas weather. If you don't like it, just wait a minute. So, you guys remember that truck I bought from a friend of mine the other day? The guy selling it was kind of emotionally attached to it, so he wanted it to go to a good home. Well, since Aaron seems to be enjoying his vacation a little more than I'd like, this isn't a good time for us to build it. So I had Tony put it up on the old interwebs, and before you could say, give me a beer, this guy named Jason from Minnetonka or Minnesota or, I don't know, somewhere cold, said he's coming down to look at it. I said, cool, bring a trailer, I'll hold it till you get here. So here it is, 69 Chevy C10. Decent truck, you know, just clean, no rust out. It's got some surface rust. And I bought it here local from one family owned.
Oh.
And usually what I do on something like this is just go through it front to back and make sure I can tell you the truth about what it does and doesn't do.
Yeah.
So, what's your plan?
I'm kind of thinking an LS swap, kind of a Gas Monkey garage clone that I build myself and I can probably actually afford. So.
Really? Well, this one's got the original 6. We tuned it up, new brakes, battery, clean the carb, clean the gas tank.
I like the 69 C10. It's kind of a unique body style, you know, short box, sporty little truck. It looks really clean. So does this thing run?
Yeah.
Up in Minnesota, due to the salt, all of our classic cars kind of get rusty and crusty. So definitely, if you can come down south and pick one up, you have to take that opportunity.
Throw the hood down, let's go for a ride. So we take the truck out on the road. You know how I work. Got to seal the deal.
Yeah, it could be a scotch pet here, but it's running nice and clean.
Uh-oh. We died. And, well, it's not running all that great. We're off now. I mean, what are you going to do? It's a hot rod, or it's going to be a hot rod if I can sell it to this guy. So there you go, man. Seats just need to warm up a little bit.
Purring like a kitten.
Besides, Jason didn't come all this way to go home empty-handed. I paid $1,000 for it, but I think I can make 8 times that if I play my cards right. You know, this one being one family owned and what have you, and it is in really, really good shape. I don't know, 10 grand?
Richard starts at 10,000. I'm like, oh my gosh, my wife would kill me. I don't think I can get to 10. I can do 5.
How about 7,500?
75 seems like a lot, but it is solid. It'd be nice if I could throw a soda can back here and it not fall out, but I can do 75 today.
Cool. Let's do it,
Thank
man.
you.
I'm a little disappointed to part with this truck, but Gas Monkey did well. We got a local one-owner truck back on the road, and it's going to a good home, and it's gonna be a pretty cool hot rod. Let's get out of the rain and go do some paperwork.
Check this out.
Oh, yeah, I got some shiny new roofs. When us monkeys pushed Richard to let us beef up his high school car, we were taking on a lot of responsibility.
Man, dig that, man.
Not only because the boss man has such sentimental value tied up into this build, but we wanted to show him that we could do this. Dude, wow. I like it. Yeah, once we get that valance in the front all laid in, I mean, it's gonna look a lot more tucked to the ground. Right now, we're this close to finishing.
Bottom or top?
We can still get the car done on time. We have a lot of loose ends to tie up, but we need to fire it tonight. If we want to stay on our schedule, that's the only way it's gonna work.
Ready?
Yep, let's do it.
Ah, so close. Sounds so good for like a whole half a second.
Gotta get some gas up to it. Yeah, I know it's gonna take a while for it to prime up. Just crank it. Oh! Man, you mother trucker.
Sounds like the timing's way off. So anytime you have an old motor that'll crank but won't engage, you can quickly narrow it down to two things, either fuel or fire.
Come on, baby.
This is it.
Go ahead.
Oh, it sneezed.
In this case, we'd already double-checked our spark plugs, so we knew the problem was in our fuel delivery system.
Is there enough gas? How many gallons did we put? 5?
Yeah, but that's plenty.
Again, full.
17 times the charm.
Hold on a second.
Hold on, you can check something.
This was the last thing we wanted. First time bringing them to life, they always want to fight. If Richard walks in right now and this thing isn't firing, all he's going to see is a bunch of L's on our foreheads.
Oh. Guess what it is?
What's the matter?
The same thing it is every single time.
It's sucking.
It's backwards. It's sucking on the delivery side.
So the fuel pump fittings are backwards again. The one that feeds the carb and the one that comes from the tank. I didn't put those on there. I didn't do the fuel pump.
I didn't either.
It came in on the motor. So we get going pretty fast around here on these deadlines, and sometimes the little things get overlooked. For instance, we thought we had a perfectly plumbed engine, and that's just not the case. He said he was running it, so we just stuck it in there. I didn't check it twice.
Kind of embarrassing, but it happens.
So who's taking the blame for it?
I will.
Hey, as long as we get it fixed before Richard gets here so I don't have to hear him, we're all good.
What's up? I thought you were gonna have this running by the time I got back.
We didn't want to get it running before you got here. Need to be here for the big presentation. Yeah. You ready?
Just like high school.
There we go.
All right, good enough. Get on the ground. Let's drive it. When will we win?
What does Richard always say? Winner, winner, chicken dinner? That's what I'm talking about.
Coming up, when the Comet makes a comeback, Richard gets schooled by some old friends.
Biggest geek you've ever seen.
Comfortable?
I just want to be in a different place right now. Don't bother me unless you're bringing me coconut drink. Keep it going, because my heat goes away when you do that.
I was in high school with Richard from 1984 to 1987. Richard was really not known as the athlete in school. But man, he could detail the heck out of a car.
Richard definitely wasn't a ladies' man. I think he wanted to be, but he wasn't.
Richard Rawlings' hair in high school. He had a direct part in the middle. The biggest geek you've ever seen, man. Richard liked to pop his collar a lot, and it put it up real high and walk through the halls like he owned it.
He thought he was so cool, and everybody was like, okay.
You know, that Comet, I don't understand why he was in love with it, because it was puke green, and nobody thought that it was cool. He would do donuts to get attention, but it really didn't work.
But what made it interesting to me was he thought it was everything. He thought this was the coolest car ever made, and I actually admired that.
Welcome to Eastern Hills High School and my first car. 1974 Mercury Comet in what I affectionately call Vomit Comet Green. For years and years, I've been threatening the car community by bringing back the Vomit Comet and finally decided to do so. I went out to Arizona, found myself a pristine, white with blue interior 74 Mercury Comet, brought it back down here to Dallas and told the monkeys what I wanted. I want the exact car I had in high school.
Why?
Exactly. So after a lot of pressure from Daphne and the guys moping around, I decided to let them do their thing. You know, give me the 2017 version of my Comet.
Richard turned it over to us, and, you know, that was a big deal for us to make the car that we thought he should have had in high school. We wanted it meaner and cleaner, so one of the first things we had to deal with were the bumpers.
1974 was one of those years where they actually stuck the bumpers out quite a bit for crash regulations. Ugly. We put a 1972 style Maverick bumper on ours. We tucked them in 10 times better.
One way Richard tried to toughen up his car back in high school was to add a hood scoop. We decided to make it a lot cooler than that, so our plan was to use the Maverick grabber hood with the dual dome scoops, but it didn't quite fit the Comet. What we decided to do is to keep the original Comet hood and implement the grabber hood into the back 2/3, and it gave us the look we were looking for, fit the car, we didn't have to change the front end, saved us some time.
Now, when it came to the power plant, I didn't really want to go overboard. I had Jamie rebuild the motor, rebuild the carburetor. It's got a little bit more power, but we're running all the original components underneath. Motor, tranny, rear end, you name it. Well, except for Charles here had to put in a Positrack.
Come on in.
You know, that's the differential where both wheels spin at the same time. Let me tell you why that's cool. When I would do brake stands through here, only one wheel was turning. Now, we're gonna be turning two.
Hey, peg leg, not cool.
Not cool.
Unless you're a pirate.
This is true. Arr. When it came to rolling stock, we reached out to US Mags, who made us a stellar set of wheels.
And Chassis Works took care of us on the front suspension with the Verishocks, the total control suspension, makes this car ride like a dream.
Now, when it came to color, the 1974 Mercury Comet Green was the coolest color in the world.
Well, let's talk about that. It wasn't exactly the coolest color, but you made me go with it anyway. So me and Tony took a little more time to straighten up the body and make it absolutely perfect. We worked the gaps, we worked everything to really slick this car out. Because let's be honest, the car that Richard had before, the tuba player was going on more dates than he was. When we finally got the color laid on, we all had to agree with Richard. Man, it's the right color for the car, and we all love it.
When it came to the interior, I wanted to keep it stock. Now, the car that I had in high school was green on green, which was a really hideous combination. But this car, being a bucket seat, screened for black.
We put in a kicker stereo, subwoofer, 6x9s. Now, Richard can relive those old heavy metal days from back in the day.
So I was a little nervous letting the guys take over the Comet because I really wanted the Comet of my high school days, but, well, I couldn't have been happier when they delivered the 2017 version. But at the end of the day, the big question is, am I gonna get a wicked smoky burnout like the ones I thought I was doing when I was young? There's only one way to find out, and me being a child, kids will be kids. Y'all watch this.
Don't wreck it.
Yeah, don't wreck it.
Let's go, Richard!
Let's go, Richard! Let's go, Richard! Let's go, Richard!
So, I guess I'll never have that perfect replica of the Vomit Comet, but I'm okay with that. Woo! Because just like me, the Gas Monkey Comet is way too cool for school. What's up? This turned out so perfect, so nice. I mean, I could probably sell it for a really big profit, but I never will. I mean, unless I get the right offer.
ব্ল্যাক স্কার্পে 3টা পাওয়ার থাকবে। নাম্বার 1, টপ 6 পার্টিসিপেন্টসের মধ্যে যে কোনো একজনের টাইম 10 মিনিটস মাইনাস করে দিতে পারবেন। নাম্বার 2, আপনি চাইলে মেন্টরস টাইম আউট সেকেন্ড হাফ মানে 1.5 ঘন্টার যে কোনো সময় যে কোনো মেন্টরের থেকে আপনার পছন্দের আরও 2 মিনিটস নিতে পারবেন। নাম্বার 3, আপনি চাইলে আজকে আমাদের 3 জাজেসের থেকে এন্টারপ্রাইজিং স্কিলসে ফুল মার্ক পাবেন।
ওয়াও!
One, two, three. কোনটা?
আজকে আমাদের টাস্ক হচ্ছে জাস্ট বেক ইট। সো বেকিং আমি খুব একটা এক্সপার্ট না, বাট আমার বেসিকটা আমি জানি।
আজকে আমাদেরকে 4টা ডিশ খেতে দেওয়া হয়েছে, সেম ডিশটাই আমরা প্রিপেয়ার করছি। আমার ডোটা আমি হচ্ছে রেস্টিংয়ে দিয়েছি, আর হচ্ছে ভিতরে স্টাফিংয়ের জন্য যেগুলো আছে ওগুলো হচ্ছে আমি মেজান প্রেস করে রাখছি।
আজকে আমাদের চ্যালেঞ্জ জাস্ট বেক ইট। বেকিং করতে আমার খুব ভালো লাগে, আর আজকে আমাদের 4টা স্পেসিফিক ডিশ খাইতে দেওয়া হয়েছিল, আমরা খেয়েছি। সেই অনুযায়ী টেস্ট অনুযায়ী আমরা আজকে আমাদের রেসিপিগুলো বানাচ্ছি। আজকের আমাদের চ্যালেঞ্জের নাম জাস্ট বেকি। তো আজকে চ্যালেঞ্জটা পেয়ে আমি প্রথমত খুশি হই, কারণ বেকিং আমার খুবই পছন্দ। আর আজকের আমাদের টেস্ট করার পর আমি যে 4টা জিনিস পেয়েছি সেটা হচ্ছে চিজ স্ট্র, তারপর হচ্ছে বিফ প্যাটিস, দেন হচ্ছে ক্রিমি চিজি পাফ, আর হচ্ছে যে মাশরুমের একটা আইটেম ছিল আর কি। তো এই 4টা জিনিস এখন আমি বানাচ্ছি, মোটামুটি কনফিডেন্ট যে ইনশাল্লাহ ভালোই হবে।
কাউন্টডাউন দিচ্ছি। 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0 and time's up. পার্টিসিপেন্টস আজকে রান্নার জন্য সময় পেয়েছেন টোটাল 3 ঘন্টা। এর মাঝে 1.5 ঘন্টা শেষ হয়েছে শুধুমাত্র ডো তৈরি এবং প্রাথমিক কাজের জন্য। বাকি রয়েছে আরো 1.5 ঘন্টা, এবং সেই 1.5 ঘন্টা শুরু হবে এখন।
ওয়েট।
সরি শেফ, প্লিজ বলুন।
এখনো তো আমাদের ফেভারিট পার্ট ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফটা বাকি আছে।
এক্স্যাক্টলি শেফ, কি পাওয়ার থাকছে আজ ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফে?
আজকে অ্যাজ ইউজুয়াল আপনার কাছেও ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফে 3টা পাওয়ার থাকবে। নাম্বার 1, টপ 6 পার্টিসিপেন্টসের মধ্যে যে কোনো একজনের টাইম 10 মিনিটস মাইনাস করে দিতে পারবেন। নাম্বার 2, আপনি চাইলে মেন্টার্স টাইম আউট সেকেন্ড হাফ মানে 1.5 ঘন্টার যে কোনো সময় যে কোনো মেন্টারের থেকে আপনার পছন্দের আরও 2 মিনিটস নিতে পারবেন। নাম্বার 3, আপনি চাইলে আজকে আমাদের 3 জাজেসের থেকে এন্টারপ্রাইজিং স্কিলসে ফুল মার্ক পাবেন।
ওয়াও!
ওয়ান, 2, 3 কোনটা? ওকে, সো আমি অপশন 3 চুজ করতে চাই।
অপশন 3 এর মানে আপনি আজকে অল 3 জাজেসের থেকে ফুল মার্কস পাচ্ছেন এন্টারপ্রাইজিং স্কিলসে। আপনার ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফটা আমাকে দিয়ে যাবেন।
পার্টিসিপেন্টস এবার তাহলে পরবর্তী 1.5 ঘন্টা শুরু হচ্ছে, অর্থাৎ বাকি রান্না, এবং আপনাদের সময় শুরু হচ্ছে এখন।
কি রেসিপি আজকে বানাচ্ছি?
আমি চিন্তা করছি, আমি যেহেতু মিডনাইট আমি সুটস অ্যান্ড নাটস অথবা মানে সুইট কিছু খাই, সো আই ওয়াজ থিঙ্কিং যে ডিফারেন্ট কী করা যায়। আমি ভাবছিলাম যে জেলোটা যদি বের হয় তাহলে আমি একটা র্যাভিলো করবো, যদি ইন কেস এটা না হয় তাহলে আমি মুজে চলে যাবো।
হ্যালো শেফ।
হ্যালো, তাহলে কি বানাচ্ছেন?
শেফ, আমি ক্রিম অফ ব্রকলি বানাচ্ছি, আর সাথে গার্লিক বাটার টোস্ট দিচ্ছি।
কয়টা সার্ভিং করছেন?
4 সার্ভিং।
আসলে কি বানাচ্ছেন?
আমি আজকে ইতালিয়ান পাস্তা বানাচ্ছি। তো আমার এই সসটা রেডি হয়ে গেছে প্রায়, আর ওখানে আমার পাস্তা রেডি আছে। চিকেনটাই মাত্র দিলাম সসের ভিতরে, একটু কুক হলে পাস্তাটা জাস্ট অ্যাড করে দেবো। তুমি
সস কি ক্রিম বেসড?
হ্যাঁ, ক্রিম বেসড সস করছি, একটু চিজ দেবো।
পাস্তা, চিজ, চিকেন, ক্রিম বেসড ভেজিটেবলস 500 থেকে 600 ক্যালোরির ভিতরে হয়ে যাবে।
জি,
গুড লাক।
ঠিক আছে, থ্যাংক ইউ শেফ।
থ্যাংক ইউ। শাফাত কি অবস্থা? কি ভাই?
তো শেফ আমি হচ্ছে এটা হ্যান্ডমেড পাস্তা করেছি, এটা হচ্ছে পার্পল ক্যাবেজ পাস্তা, আর সাথে আমি একটা চিকেন দিয়েছি প্রোটিন হিসেবে। এটার মধ্যে হচ্ছে অ্যাকচুয়ালি কার্ব, প্রোটিন, ভেজিটেবল সব কিছুই আছে।
আপনারা অলমোস্ট ডান?
হ্যাঁ স্যার।
একটা সার্ভিংই করছেন?
আমি একটার মধ্যেই প্রেজেন্ট করছি, যেন একটার থেকেই হচ্ছে 2400 বা 2200 ক্যালোরি ডিভাইড হতে পারে।
রশিন,
স্যার
কি রেসিপি আজকে কি বানাচ্ছেন?
স্যার আমি চিন্তা করছি, আমি যেহেতু মিডনাইট আমি ফ্রুটস অ্যান্ড নাটস অথবা মানে সুইট কিছু খাই, সো আই ওয়াজ থিঙ্কিং যে ডিফারেন্ট কী করা যায়। আমি ভাবছিলাম যে জেলোটা যদি বের হয় তাহলে আমি একটা র্যাভিলো করবো, যদি ইন কেস এটা না হয় তাহলে আমি মুজে চলে যাবো।
অনেক কিছুই তো দেখলাম, ইন্টারেস্টিং মনে হয়েছে সাফায়েত একটা পার্পল ক্যাবেজ দিয়ে হ্যান্ডমেড পাস্তা বানিয়েছে।
একটি পোর্শন বেশি লাগছে।
পোর্শন বেশি বলতে হি মেড ইট ফর 4 জনের জন্য একসাথে সার্ভ করছে। এক্সপেক্ট করলো 1:4, উইচ ইজ ওকে। তামান্না বানাচ্ছে হলো গিয়ে একটা ব্রকলি সিড, ক্রিম অফ ব্রকলি উইথ গার্লিক ব্রেড, আর মৌসুমি একটা পাস্তা করতেছে ক্রিম বেসড উইথ আ লট অফ চিজ। আমি জানি না, আমি শিওর না এটা কি 5 থেকে 600 ক্যালোরিজের ভিতরে হবে নাকি, এটা ফাইন্ড আউট করতে হবে।
পার্টিসিপেন্টস আর মাত্র 10 মিনিট বাকি আছে। আমি অনেকেই দেখছি প্লেটিং করছেন, হাতের সময় একদমই নেই। এর মাঝে কিন্তু কস্টিং করতে হবে এবং কিচেন ক্লিন করতে হবে, সো প্লিজ হারি আপ। পার্টিসিপেন্টস আর মাত্র 5 মিনিটস বাকি আছে, অনলি 5 মিনিটস। প্লিজ আরো ফাস্ট করুন।
মাথা ঠান্ডা করে প্লেটিং করে ফেলেন।
তামান্না প্লেটিং করেছে, প্লেটিং করে সুন্দর করে আর স্টেশন ক্লিন করে।
সাফাত কস্টিং যান, কস্টিং
রুমগুলো ওয়াশ করে। হয়েছে কুমো প্লেটিং না করে কস্টিং করতে।
কাউন্টডাউন দিচ্ছি। 10 9 8 7 6 5 4 3 2 1 0 আর টাইমস আপ।
আপনি তো মেহজাবিন বলেন, মেহজাবিনই ঠিক আছে।
ওকে, আমি কিন্তু মেহুও ডাকি।
মেহু, মেহু তো আমার ফ্যানদের দেয়া নাম।
তুমি কিন্তু একবার আমাকে বলেছিলে যে তোমার নাম মেহজাবিন না। দর্শকরা শুনে কিন্তু এখন অবাক হবে যে মেহজাবিনের নাম মেহজাবিন না, তাহলে কি?
ওয়েল লাইক সবাই তো মেহজাবিন বলে, তো এটার উচ্চারণটা আসলে একদমই অন্যরকম। ইটস মেহজাবি।
মেহজাবি?
হ্যাঁ, এন বা ন,
আচ্ছা,
এটা কিন্তু সাইলেন্ট। তো সামহাও আসলে এটা আমি বুঝাতে পারি নাই, অনেকে বলতে পারে নাই। তো পরে আমার মনে হলো এটা নিয়ে আসলে এত টানাটানি, এত বারবার বুঝানোর কিছু নেই। যেটা সবাই ভালোবেসে ডাকছে সেটাই থাকুক। আর তাছাড়া আমার ফ্যামিলি আমাকে জেনিফার ডাকে।
জেনিফার? এবং সেখান থেকে কি জেনি, মানে সবাই অনেকে তোমাকে জেনিও ডাকে?
আমার ফ্যামিলি আমাকে একেবারেই জেনিফার ডাকে, আমার রিলেটিভসরা জেনিফার ডাকে, কেউ মেহজাবিন আসলে ডাকে না। আর সেই জায়গা থেকে এখন আমার যারা আশেপাশে আমার বন্ধুরা আছে ওখানে অনেকেই আমাকে আসলে জেনি ডাকে, ওটাকে আরও শর্ট করে ফেলেছে।
আচ্ছা, তো জেনি, মেহজাবি, আজকে আমরা কোন নামে ডাকবো তোমাকে?
আপনি তো মেহজাবিন বলেন, মেহজাবিনই ঠিক আছে।
ওকে, আমি কিন্তু মেহুও ডাকি।
মেহু, মেহু তো আমার ফ্যানদের দেয়া নাম।
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ, প্রায়ই বলে
I
যে
love
মেহু।
it.
আচ্ছা, ফ্যানদের কথা যেহেতু এলো, তোমার বিপুল ফ্যান রয়েছে এবং তারা কিন্তু রিসেন্টলি একটা বিষয়ে অনেক সংগ্রামী ভূমিকা অবতীর্ণ হয়েছে। কারণ আমি শুরুতে যেটি বলছিলাম দর্শকদের যে আমাদের আরেক প্রিয় অভিনেত্রী তানজিন তিশা, তিনি একটি ইন্টারভিউতে বলেছেন যে তার কোনো অ্যাওয়ার্ড বোধ হয় আরেকজন সিনিয়র অ্যাক্ট্রেস বাগিয়ে নিয়েছে এবং 2টি অ্যাওয়ার্ড। তো রিসেন্টলি সেখানে অনেকেই তোমার নাম যুক্ত করেছে, তোমার ছবি সহ যুক্ত করেছে, অনেকে ধারণা করছে সেই মানুষটি তুমি। আসলে কি তাই?
আপনার কি মনে হয়?
আমারটা আমি পরে বলছি, তোমারটা আগে বলো।
অ্যাকচুয়ালি ইট ইজ আনফর্চুনেট বিকজ এরকমটা যদি আমার কলিগের সাথে হয়ে থাকে, এরকমটা আমার সাথেও হতে পারে। সো আমার কাছে অলওয়েজ মনে হয় যখনই আমরা কোনো পাবলিক স্টেটমেন্ট দেই কিংবা কোনো একটা সত্যকে তুলে ধরি অডিয়েন্সের সামনে, তখন পুরোপুরিটাই বলাটা বেটার আর কি। তা না হলে এই যে ধরেন আমার কলিগদের সাথে আমার যেরকম রিলেশনশিপ, আমাদেরটা আমাদের আগের মতোই থাকবে, কিন্তু ফ্যানদের মধ্যে এক ধরনের প্রবলেম শুরু হয়ে যায়, ও ওকে ব্লেম করে, ও ওকে ব্লেম করে। সো আমার মনে হয় ইটস বেটার দ্যাট যদি আসলে অন্যায় হয়ে থাকে তাহলে পুরো ব্যাপারটা একেবারে ক্লিয়ার করে ফেললে বেটার, যে কে করেছে, কেন করেছে, কোন অ্যাওয়ার্ড ফাংশনে আসলে এরকম, এটাকে তো দুর্নীতিই বলা হয়
অবশ্যই,
তাই না? সো সেটা যদি হয়ে থাকে তাহলে আমরাও মানে অন্যরাও যদি জানতে পারে যে কোথায় এই ধরনের জিনিসগুলো হচ্ছে, তাহলে ওই অ্যাওয়ার্ড ফাংশনগুলো ধরেন আমরাও বা অন্যরাও আসলে অ্যাভয়েড করে যাবে। সো আমার মনে হয় ইটস অলওয়েজ বেটার টু লাইক সে 100%, আর না হলে দরকার নেই।
আমি যেটা দেখেছি অনেকে তোমার নাম মেনশন করেছে এই কারণে, কারণ তুমি রিসেন্টলি মেরিল প্রথম আলো অ্যাওয়ার্ড পেয়েছো 2টি।
আমি 2019-এও পেয়েছি, এখনো পেয়েছি। হ্যাঁ,
এবং সেই তোমার 2টি অ্যাওয়ার্ডের যেই ক্যাটাগরি ছিল, আমি দেখেছি সেখানে তানজিন তিশার নমিনেশনও ছিল না। হ্যাঁ, তাহলে তো তানজিন তিশার পাওয়ার কোনো সম্ভাবনা নেই। তার মানে সে হয়তো তোমাকে মিন করেনি, অন্য কাউকে মিন করেছে।
দেখেন, ডেফিনেটলি এখানে আমাকে মিন না করাটাই স্বাভাবিক, যেহেতু আসলে তিশার নমিনেশন ছিল না। বাট এখন একটা স্টেটমেন্টকে আসলে যেভাবে ঘুরিয়ে পেঁচিয়ে আসলে প্রেজেন্ট করা হয় ডিফারেন্ট নিউজ পোর্টালস, স্পেশালি অনলাইনগুলোতে, তখন আসলে যেই ফ্যানরা আসলে ওইভাবে স্টাডি করে না কিংবা পিছনের গল্পগুলো জানে না, কে কোন অ্যাওয়ার্ডে নমিনেশন পেয়েছে, কে কোথায় পায় নাই, তারা আসলে একদম প্রাথমিকভাবে যার 2টা অ্যাওয়ার্ড তার নামটাই মাথায় আসাটা খুবই স্বাভাবিক।
ফরগেট অ্যাওয়ার্ড, তিশার সাথে আমি যতদূর দেখেছি তোমাদের খুব একটা ভালো সম্পর্ক, তোমরা দেশের বাইরেও ঘুরেছো এবং তোমার বিয়ের সবগুলো অনুষ্ঠানে কিন্তু তিশা খুব সুন্দরভাবে এসেছিল। তো আমার মনে হয় যে তোমাকে শুধু ব্লেম দেওয়াটা বোধহয় অনেকের ঠিক হয়নি।
আমার মনে হয় দিস ইজ দি ল্যাক অফ স্টাডি বাই ফ্যান্স। ফ্যান বলা যায় না, অন্ধ দর্শক বলা যায় আর কি।
2 নম্বর অপশনটা চুজ করব।
আপনি একজন পার্টিসিপেন্টের থেকে আজকে 10 মিনিটস মাইনাস করে দিবেন।
জি। উরি বাবা,
কোন লাকি পার্টিসিপেন্টের থেকে আজকে আপনি 10 মিনিটস মাইনাস করে দিবেন?
আমি নিশারাপুর থেকে 10 মিনিট নিয়ে নিতে চাই।
আবারও নিশা? আমাকে সবাই যেহেতু কম্পিটিটর মনে করতেছে, তো দ্যাটস ওয়াই আমার ছেলে মেয়ের কথা চিন্তা করে হলো আমাকে স্ট্রং থেকে এখানে বেস্ট ফাইটটা দিতে হবে। ওয়াও, আজকে আপনাদের জন্য রাধুনী স্টোর একেবারেই তালা মারা। আপনারা বাজার করতে বাইরে যাচ্ছেন, বাজেট অনুযায়ী খাবারের প্রসেসিং, কস্টিং এবং প্রেজেন্টেশন, ওভারঅল সব কিছু মিলিয়ে আজকে আপনাদেরকে মার্কিং করা হবে। তাহলে বাজার করা, রেসিপি লেখা, এর জন্য কত সময় পাচ্ছে আমাদের পার্টিসিপেন্টসরা?
আজকে আপনাদের বাজার করার জন্য সময় থাকবে 30 মিনিটস।
আর গ্রোসারির জন্য রাধুনী স্টোরে যাওয়ার জন্য কত সময় থাকছে? আজকে আপনাদের জন্য রাধুনী স্টোর একেবারেই তালা মারা। আপনারা বাজার করতে বাইরে যাচ্ছেন, বাইরে যে যাওয়া আসা হচ্ছে সেই সময়টা বাদ দিয়ে শুধুমাত্র যে সুপার মার্কেটে যাচ্ছেন সেখানে 30 মিনিটস পাচ্ছেন রেসিপি লেখা সহ। কিন্তু শেফ, তার আগে আরও একটি বিশেষ কাজ বাকি আছে। গত পর্বের যিনি ব্ল্যাক স্কার ফোল্ডার, তিনি আজ কি কি বিশেষ সুবিধা পাচ্ছেন?
ম্যাম, আপনি তো গ্রোসারি স্টোর আজকে সবার জন্য তালা দিয়ে দিয়েছেন, বড় একটা তালা দিয়েছেন। আমরা কি এটা আজকে ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফ উইনারের জন্য একবার খুলতে পারি?
চাবি যেহেতু আমার কাছে আছে, যেহেতু আমাদের আজকের ব্ল্যাক স্কার ফোল্ডার, একবারের জন্য আমি তালা খুলে দিতে পারি, যেতে পারবে। এটা একটা অপশন।
থ্যাংক ইউ তামান্না। সো আজকে আপনার ফার্স্ট পাওয়ার থাকবে ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফের। আপনি রাধুনী গ্রোসারি স্টোরে একবার যেতে পারবেন, অ্যান্ড আপনাকে যে 5,000 টাকার বাজেট দেওয়া হয়েছে ওটা এক্সিড করে আপনি যদি কিছু মনে হয় স্টোর থেকে আনতে হবে সেটা নিয়ে আসতে পারবেন। দ্যাট ইজ অপশন 1। অপশন 2, আজকে টপ 8-এর থেকে আপনি যে কারো একজনের 10 মিনিটস মাইনাস করে দিতে পারবেন কুকিং টাইম থেকে। নাম্বার 3, সব পার্টিসিপেন্টস 2 মিনিটসের মেন্টরস টাইম আউট পাবেন। আপনি চাইলে অ্যাডিশনাল 2 মিনিটস যে কোনো সময় কুকিং টাইমের ভিতরে অ্যাভেল করতে পারবেন। সো দিজ আর দ্য 3 অপশনস। তামান্না, থিঙ্ক অ্যান্ড আমাকে জানাবেন কোন অপশন আপনি পিক করবেন। তামান্না, কি ডিসাইড করলেন?
2 নম্বর অপশনটা চুজ করব।
আপনি একজন পার্টিসিপেন্টের থেকে আজকে 10 মিনিটস মাইনাস করে দিবেন।
জি।
উরি বাবা, প্রতিযোগিতা কিরকম জমে উঠেছে।
কোন লাকি পার্টিসিপেন্টের থেকে আজকে আপনি 10 মিনিটস মাইনাস করে দিবেন?
আমি নিশাদাপুর থেকে 10 মিনিট নিয়ে নিতে চাই।
আবারও নিশা। আমি জানি না আজকে আবারও কেন তীরটা নিশাতের দিকে ছোড়া হলো। তামান্না, এখানে তো সবচাইতে ভালো করছেন আপনি, পাশাপাশি আপনার সাথে আছেন আপনার ঠিক পেছনে সাফায়াত, এবং এর গত পর্বেও সাফায়াত নিশাতকেই টার্গেট করেছিল, 10 মিনিটস কমে নিয়েছিল। আপনিও আজকে তাকেই টার্গেট করলেন কেন?
প্রথমত নিশাদাপু অনেক স্ট্রং আমি মনে করি, আর
সাফায়াত স্ট্রং না।
সাফাত ভাইও স্ট্রং, কিন্তু আমার মনে হয় যে নিশাদাপুর কাছ থেকে 10 মিনিট গেলে আপুর কিছু হবে না, আপু পেরে যাবে, সমস্যা নাই। কিন্তু যদি সাফাত ভাইয়ের কাছ থেকে 10 মিনিট নিয়ে নেই, তবে উনি যদি বিপদে পড়ে যান আমি জানি না, তাহলে উনি মন খারাপ করতে পারেন।
তাকে বিপদে ফেলতে চাচ্ছেন না, ওনাকে বিপদে ফেলতে
অ্যাকচুয়ালি আমি কনফিউজ, আমি উত্তরও দিতে পারছি না।
নো প্রবলেম তামান্না, আমরা নিশাতের কাছে যাচ্ছি। নিশাত, গত পর্বে আজকের পর্বে যারা ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফ হোল্ডার ছিলেন তারা এই অপশনটাই বেছে নিয়েছেন 10 মিনিট কুকিং টাইম থেকে কমিয়ে নেবার, এবং আপনাকে 2বার বেছে নেওয়া হয়েছে। আজকেও সেই ফাঁদে পড়েছেন, কেমন লাগছে আপনার?
প্রথমত বলবো এটা হচ্ছে গেম, তো ওরা সবাই আমাকে মনে করছে যে স্ট্রং কম্পিটিটার, তো এর জন্য আমি সবাইকে থ্যাংক ইউ। আর এখানে আসার আগে আমি আমার ছেলে মেয়েকে আমার মায়ের কাছে রেখে এসেছি, তো আমি যখন আমার ছেলেকে গাড়িতে উঠাই দেই তখন ও হচ্ছে ওর চোখ ছলছল হয়ে গিয়েছিল যে আমার দিকে তাকায়নি, বাট আমাকে একটা কথা বলেছিল যে ও জানে আমি খুব ইমোশনাল, কখনো যদি কাউকে কষ্ট দেই তো ওই রাতে আমার ঘুম হয় না, আর বাট দেখে মনে হয় যে আমি খুব স্ট্রং। তো আমাকে বলেছিল যে আম্মু তুমি যেহেতু গেমে যাচ্ছ ওইখানে তোমার কেউ বন্ধু না। আমি এইটা রিয়েলাইজ করতেছি এখানে যে আসলেই ঠিক, আমাকে সবাই যেহেতু কম্পিটিটর মনে করতেছে, তো দ্যাটস ওয়াই আমার ছেলে মেয়ের কথা চিন্তা করে হলো আমাকে স্ট্রং থেকে এখানে বেস্ট ফাইটটা দিতে হবে।
ওয়াও, আজকের চ্যালেঞ্জে যদি আপনি সামহাউ সেফ হয়ে যান, বেঁচে যান, এরপর থেকে আমরা আপনার কুকিং টাইম এমনি 10 মিনিট কমিয়ে রাখবো। ঠিক আছে? আজকে আপনার ছেলে মেয়ের কথা চিন্তা করেও আপনাকে ফাইট ব্যাক করতে হবে এবং আপনার এই চ্যালেঞ্জের অ্যান্সার তামান্নাকে দিয়ে দিতে হবে। অল দ্য বেস্ট।
থ্যাংক ইউ ম্যাম।
Open in 13 phút. Nope. Rainbow pet. Auto hatch. Give me Angel Hydra. Let's go. Asia largest economic. Thưa dưỡng Tuệ Linh Đỗ Mai Hìn em lý chứng lý chứng đổi tên What breeze? Touch breeze. Tội dung nó pick rồi mà. Đang lướt Facebook. Nope. Một hai ba con kia. Xét không? Nào chỉ biết xét không? Chỉ biết xét đi. Làm ngay cho mình một chủ biết xét nha. Chú sẽ đấm trụ bong 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 nha. Bách Việt nào. Sống tại Lục Lam ha. Hai năm không một. Ui. Được thì chưa? Còn một đi chỗ khác đi. What bri mau money? Đấm luôn đấy. Khó chưa? Khó ăn top luôn đấy. Lại phế lại luôn ạ. Chạy chứ còn gì nữa, nó đuổi thì chịu. Bị ảo cấp thế không biết nữa. Ừ. Ui chịu. À, rốt điên ạ. À, vừa lúc xong. Nice. Nice. Yeah. Bop. 88, 89. Cái này yếu ấy nhở. Go back. Peace out. Thác độ. I don't know what you talk about, girl. Em ski. Nghỉ việc do Linh là biên chế, nhưng chứ còn đi làm môi giới bất động sản. À. Này thì anh chịu thua em rồi. Need me now. Lần này thì anh chịu thua em rồi. Let's go Bri. One more minute. Yêu đẹp nhất trên đời. Lần này thì anh chịu thua em rồi. Đề chính đề số 3. Là đâu ghê, đâu bé, no girl. No cap. PT là cái chó anh.